I'll do that.
Right. Today we're speaking about a very special woman. Does anybody know Hazrat Zainab? Hands up, come on. Yeah? All of you should know Hazrat Zainab, right? Good. So, can anybody tell me something about Hazrat Zainab? One by one. Go on. Anyone? Can anybody tell me something about Hazrat Zainab?
Wasn't she one of the people that didn't do any sins?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, that's right. Anybody else? Can anybody else tell me something about Hazrat Zainab? Any other girls? Hazrat Zainab? Nobody knows anything about Hazrat Zainab? No one? Who was Hazrat Zainab's father? That was her grandfather. Yeah. Do you know who her brother was? Hazrat Zainab's brother? Come on guys, I feel like you're more interested in your phones than where you are. No one? Nobody knows who Hazrat Zainab was whatsoever? Yeah? Sorry?
Was her brother Imam Hussein?
That's right, she was the sister of Imam Hussein. And does anybody know what happened to her after Karbala, after Imam Hussein was made shaheed? Apart from you two, I want somebody else to put their hands up. Does anybody know what happened to Hazrat Zainab after Imam Hussein was made shaheed? Not seeing any hands. Come on guys, come on. Yeah? Well, she did die, but like 4 years later. Does anybody know what happened right after Imam Hussein was made shaheed? Yeah?
She was caught by the Yazid's army.
That's right, she was caught by Yazid's army. And does anybody else know what happened? What else happened? Yeah? They didn't tear her hair off, but they took her chador. Right? Yeah? What is it?
Didn't she go to court with Yazid's people?
That's right, she went to the court of Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad in Kufa and Yazid in Syria. Alright, so can anybody tell me what hijab is? It's a very, very simple question. Come on guys. I'm sure the girls must know what hijab is. Yeah? Is that all hijab is? You sure? Is hijab just something you put on your head? Yeah? You have to cover your body, right? It's not just your hair. Right, so what parts of the body do our sisters have to cover? Do the girls have to cover?
The leg.
Yeah, the legs are one of them. Yeah? The neck, yeah? The arms. The hair, of course. Anyone else? So the face is not. The only thing that our sisters have to cover their whole body apart from their face and their hands. Those are the only two things they're allowed to show. From the wrist upwards. Anything below the wrist they're not allowed to show. Right? So, what about boys? Do boys have a hijab?
No.
So boys don't have. So boys can wear anything they want. Is that true? Okay, let's have a show of hands. Can boys wear whatever they want? Yes. Who agrees that boys can wear whatever they want? No one? Who agrees that boys can't wear whatever they want? Okay, the ones who said they can't, they're right. What can boys wear then? What should boys dress as? Can anybody tell me? I'm looking for hands. Yeah? So shorts, yeah, boys shouldn't wear shorts, that's right. What else? Anyone else?
They shouldn't wear gold and silk.
That's true. Men aren't allowed to wear gold and silk. Yeah? Sorry? I couldn't hear you. T-shirts. They can wear T-shirts. Anybody else? Anybody else got any input? What about if the clothing is really tight? Can boys and girls wear tight clothes? That's right. Boys and girls are not allowed to wear tight clothes. Clothes that show the shape of their body. Right? So that applies for both the hijab of the girls and the hijab of the boys. So, now, a man has a hijab and a woman has a hijab. So that means that once our sister's in hijab, we can look at her whenever we want, right? Guys, I want a resounding answer. Can a man just look at a woman because she's in hijab, and can a woman just look at a man because he's in hijab? Who said yes? That's right. You can't. It's not allowed. Okay. Does that mean am I allowed to, touch a woman as a man? No, that's right. We're not allowed to. So remember how yesterday we said that if we want to be like Hazrat Abbas, we have to try and do what Imam tells us to do, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. There's more of you than the sound that's coming from you. Yeah, that's right. We have to do what Imam tells us. So what does that mean? Does that mean we don't wear hijab properly? Or do we wear hijab properly?
Yeah, we do.
That's right. Yeah, well done. What's your name? Samir. Well done, Samir. We have to wear the hijab the way that the Imam tells us to wear it, right? Or we have to dress the way the Imam tells us to dress. Can we wear clothing that's thin and shows our body?
No.
Or why not?
Because it shows our shape, body.
It shows the body, right? It doesn't make sense. We have to cover it, yeah? Do you got that?
Well done.
Yeah, so we have to make sure that in order to be like Hazrat Zainab, that we make sure we preserve our hijab, and that when Imam Mahdi comes, we can be his proper servant and his helper by doing what has been asked of us, right? So, can I get a loud salawat from you guys? Guys, I'm pretty sure most of the people I just heard read salawat were the elders. I did not hear any salawat from you guys. Can I hear a loud salawat on Muhammad wa ali Muhammad? Some I definitely heard Samir. So, Hazrat Zainab, who can tell me more about Hazrat Zainab? Come on, I want hands. I want hands. Yeah? Not you? Do you know who Hazrat Zainab was? Can you tell me who she was? That's right. And what did we say happened to her after Ashura? Come on, we said it like 5 minutes ago, man. The elders? The older kids? I'm looking at you, you guys got your heads down. Hazrat Zainab, who was Hazrat Zainab? What happened to her after Ashura? I'm sorry for putting you guys on the spot. Just take a guess, just say a guess. I'm not gonna, no one's gonna mock if you get it wrong. Yeah?
She taken prison.
Guys, the kid got it right before you, man. All the kids, the kid got it right before you. She was taken prisoner to Kufa. Yeah? Well done. I'm not sure what she said, but well done. Right, so she was taken prisoner to Kufa. Right? Who else was with her? Does anybody know who else was with Hazrat Zainab in Kufa? Maybe a young girl? Apart from you two have already answered questions. Come on, there are people who haven't answered questions here. Maybe there was a young girl amongst the prisoners. Anyone? Hazrat Sakina, that's right. And there was a grown man with them as well. Who was the grown man with the prisoners? Does anybody know? I'll give you a clue. Yeah, no, I heard him, but he answers all the time. Does anybody know he's an imam? The imam after Imam Hussein? Yeah, you? Yeah. Imam Zain al-Abidin. Right, Imam Sajjad. That's right. And does anybody know how they were treated? How were they treated when they were in Kufa?
Very bad.
Very badly. What happened?
They got hit, tortured.
Yeah, that's right. They weren't treated in a nice manner. So, if we were there, what would we have done, guys? Come on, I'm going to open up to you guys because this isn't something that you would know. It's something that you should feel like how you should have done. There's only 2 hands. There's only 2 hands. More hands. More hands. Yeah, go on. Oh yeah, there's that.
Kill them. Or like kill the enemy.
Yeah. Thank you for specifying that one. Yeah. But yeah, we would, in a more general sense, we'd help them, right? But now we're in a situation where we aren't with them. Am I right? We're in a situation where we aren't with them. So the only way we can help them is to do what? Ara, that's right. We can become better Muslim, right? Ara, by reading the Quran. Yeah?
Pray.
By praying. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I mean, be a good Muslim. That's right. Is that what Imam Mahdi wants of us?
Yeah.
Guys,
Yes. Yes.
I feel like you're not sure.
Yes.
Yeah, right? Imam Mahdi wants us to be a good person. So let's make a promise with each other, yeah? By the end of these 10 nights, let's promise that we'll be a better person to help Imam Mahdi, yeah? Alright, let's end with the very loud salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. MashaAllah. That was a very good question and answer. I learned something. I don't know if, I'm sure you have learned some as well. Some of you, most of you knew it, but I think you didn't answer it. So, Salawat Muhammadi. Now, inshallah, we're going to start our majlis with the recitation of Quran al-Majid by our Qari and Qari Ali Asgharjan Asghari. Salawat Muhammadi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أرسلنا نوحا إلى قومه أن أذروا قومك من قبل أن يأتيهم عذاب عليم. قال يا قوم إني لكم نذير مبين أن اعبدوا الله واتقوه وأطيعون يغفر لكم من ذنوبكم ويؤخركم إلى أجل مسمى إن أجل الله إذا جاء لا يؤخر لو كنتم تعلمون قال رب إني دعوت قومي ليلا ونهارا فلم يزدهم دعائي إلا فرارا وإني كلما دعوتهم لتغفر لهم جعلوا أصابعهم في عذابهم واستغشوا ثيابهم وصروا واستكبروا استكبارا ثم إني دعوتهم جهارا ثم إني أعلنت لهم وأسررت لهم إسرارا صدق الله العلي العظيم.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل. Now we'd like Imam John Zaid to come and recite Quran for us. Salawat Muhammadi. Boys, I want to hear salawat. Come on, salawat Muhammadi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر إن شانئك هو الأبتر صدق الله العلي العظيم.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. أحسن ما شاء الله. Now we would like Ali Centre John Gulabi to come and recite Quran for us. Salawat Muhammadi. Boys and girls, when I call your name, please just quick, come faster, yeah, because we don't have time, we're short of time, so be quick, yeah. When I call your name, don't just relax, just come quickly, please, yeah. Salawat Muhammadi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وما خلقنا السماوات والأرض وما
Now we would like Ali Azamjan Jawadi to come and recite Quran. Salawat Muhammadi. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today I will be reciting you Surah Takfir. It has 29 ayat and it was given to Prophet Muhammad in Mecca. Surah Takfir talks all about the signs of the Day of Judgment. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. إذا الشمس كفرت وإذا النجوم كدرت وإذا الجبال سيرت وإذا الإشار أبطلت وإذا الوحوش حشرت وإذا البحار سجرت وإذا النفوس زوجت وإذا الموءودة سئلت بأي ذنب قتلت وإذا الصحف نشرت وإذا السماء كشطت وإذا الجحيم سعرت وإذا الجنات أزلفت علمت نفس ما أسرت فلا أقسم بالخنس الجوار الكنس والليل إذا أسس والصبح إذا تنفس إنه لقول رسول كريم ذي قوة عند ذي العرش مكين مطاع ثم أمين وما صاحبكم بمجنون ولقد رآه بالأفق المبين وما هو على الغيب بضنين وما هو بقول شيطان رجيم فأين تذهبون إن هو إلا ذكر للعالمين لمن شاء منكم أن يستقيم وما تشاءون إلا أن يشاء الله رب العالمين صدق الله.
Now we'd like to know Jannah's Hari to come and recite Quran for Salawat Muhammadi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والفجر والليل ليال عشر والشفع والوتر والليل إذا يسر هل في ذلك قسم لذي حجر ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بعاد إرم ذات العماد التي لم يخلق مثلها في البلاد وثمود الذين جابوا الصخر بالواد وفرعون ذي الأوتاد الذين طغوا في البلاد فأكثروا فيها الفساد صدق الله العلي العظيم.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. Now we would like Sidra Jan Gulami to come and recite Quran for us. Salawat Muhammadi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا فلما أضاءت ما حوله ذهب بنورهم وتركهم في ظلمات لا يبصرون صم بكم فهم لا يرجعون أو كصيب من السماء فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم من صواعق حذر الموت والله محيط بالكافرين صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad wa Ajil Farm. Now we'd like Mr. Rajan Saidi to come and do Quran for us. Salawat Muhammadi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Now we would like Benjamin Ahmadi to come and do her point for us. Salawat Muhammadi.
اللهم صل على محمد.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In Kaba's dusty land, where brave hearts met their fate, stood Ali Akbar, strong and bold, his destiny to await. A son of Hussein, with a heart so pure and great. His face shone with kindness, like the prophet grace. In the middle of the fight, he took his place, with eyes full of courage. In that troubled space, swords flashed loudly, the enemy shout, but his spirit soared, never filled with doubt. With every strike he made, his courage shone out. Oh, Ali Akbar, your sacrifice, a light in the dark. In your death, we find strength to make our mark. Your memory, eternal, in every heart spark, a tale of bravery, like an everlasting ark. Please, Muhammad sallallahu.
صلي على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. MashaAllah. Now we would like Abu Jan Ahmadi to come and do his speech for us. Salawat Muhammadi.
Hello, brothers and sisters. Today, on this important day, the 10th of Muharram, Shia Muslims come together to remember Imam Hussein, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad. Imam Hussein, along with his family and followers, bravely stood for what they believed in at Karbala. Their courage in the face of difficulty inspires us all. This day is a time of mourning, but also a time to learn. We reflect on the importance of fighting for justice, speaking truth to power, and staying true to our values. Imam Hussein's sacrifice reminds us that fighting for what's right is a constant of challenge. It takes bravery, perseverance, and strong faith. Let's honor his sacrifice not just through sadness, but by living like he did. Let's strive for justice, defend those who need it, and work for a peaceful world. May Imam Hussein's legacy continue to guide and inspire us to be better people. Thank you for listening to my speech. Salawatu Muhammad.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. Now we would like Fatima Jan Qasmi to come and do her speech for us. Salawat Muhammadi.
In the name of Allah, who is the most merciful, the most powerful. In Muharram, Solomon moonlit night, Shia hearts beat with mouthful tune. Karbala's tale of sacrifice and fight, where faith and courage brightly bloom. Imam Hussein, Prophet's noble king, stood against tyranny, firm, true. Injustice faced, he wouldn't give in. For truth and justice, his courage grew. Had let it at last, loyal and brave, brought hope and water their spirits to save. In Karbala's land, the sacrifice loud, a testament of love forever engraved. Muharram's tears, a river flows through time and heart, their story glows. Salawatu Muhammadi.
MashaAllah. Now we would like Muhammad John Ahmadi to come and do his speech for us. Salawat Muhammadi.
In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most powerful. Today, on the 8th of Muharram, we honor the sacrifice of Imam Hussein alayhi salam and his companions in Karbala. Despite facing severe hardship and being cut off from water, Imam Hussein alayhi salam stood firm for justice against Yazid's army. Their courage and commitment to truth inspires us to uphold justice, face adversity with bravery, and support one another with compassion. Allah peace be upon him, grant us the strength to follow Imam Hussein alayhi salam, example and work towards a just and compassionate world. Thank you for listening to my speech by Muhammad sallallahu
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Mr. John Nuri. Salawat Muhammadi.
Oh baca, ये सुबिया, ये सुबिया.
Salawat Muhammadi. Allahumma salli ala اللهم صل على محمد وعجل فرجه. ما شاء الله. Now we would like Sajjad Madadi to come and do a speech for us. Sajjad Madadi. Salawat Muhammadi.
In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most compassionate, esteemed audience, today I have the honor of speaking about a revered figure in Islamic history whose legacy continues to inspire millions around the globe. Imam Hussein, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad. Imam Hussein stands at Karbala was not merely a battle of swords, but a timeless lesson in standing up against tyranny and oppression. His refusal to pledge allegiance to a tyrant, to a ruler, implied his unwavering commitment to truth and justice, even at the cost of his own life. Imam Hussein's sacrifice serves as a beacon of hope for all those who face injustice and adversity. His message transcends time and borders, reminding us of the importance of upholding our principles and messages and values, no matter the circumstances. Thank you for listening to my speech. Muhammad sallallahu.
نوریا جان بیا مادر نوریا بیا تا نتیم خنده کل تا ناماده باشین دیگه نامر که خون استریت بیاین دیگه زودی که تا نتیم
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oh Hussein, my heart is yours. It's beating for you, my love. I will never forget your sacrifice or pain suffered for us, no matter what.
آفرین دختر آفرین بیا همزه
Salawat Muhammadi.
One saw the army of Yazid, ready to fight Imam Hussein and ready to kill him. He asked the commander, "Do you really want to fight this man?" He replied, "Yes, my Allah. This battle only should result in brawling hands and cutting hands." Hearing this, Hur separated himself from the army of Yazid and moved to Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Hur turned his focus towards the camp of Imam Hussein with his hands holding his head. "Oh Allah, I have turned back to you and writing to Imam Hussein and his family. When he reached Imam Hussein alayhi salam, he said, "May I give sacrifice for you. I am the one who stopped you from returning to Medina. Oh Imam Hussein, I repented to do you. Think my repentance accepted." Her was to be the first one to go to the battlefield. Imam gave permission to go to the battlefield. Her stand in front of Imam Hussein and address the army. All people of Kufa, you have invited the servant of Allah. When he came to you, you handled him and the enemy and began fighting and wanted to kill him. You have stopped him from the water. May you face the harshest punishment of the day of judgment. Who went to the battlefield and fought like a brave man and killed many enemies. Oh brothers and sisters, it's never late to repent. God Muhammad, Allah will make Muhammad sallallahu.
محمد و آل محمد. درباره چه صلوات نمیگیم بچه‌ها.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار إذا جلاها والليل إذا يغشاها والسماء وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس وما سواها فألهمها فجورها وتقواها قد أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها كذبت ثمود بطغواها إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها فكذبوا فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها ولا يخاف عقباها صدق الله العلي العظيم.
اللهم صل على محمد و آل محمد. بیا آرتین جان نام خدا آرتین جان نام خدا اینجا
In the name of Allah, most merciful and compassionate, Yazid announced a force of thousands against Hussein and for less than 100 people, that that were with him would include his family, friends and companions. Imam Hussein suffered dearly. He had lost many of his loved ones and sacrificed his life for Islam. He lost his 6-month-old baby Ali Asghar. He lost his beloved son Ali Akbar. He lost his dear brother Abbas Agamdar. He lost his friends and companions. So tonight we mourn for him and cry for Imam Hussein. Thank you for listening to my speech. Salawat.
قبل فضل بیا خنده کن ماشاءالله.
In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most powerful. Today I want to talk about a very important figure in the Battle of Karbala and what he teaches due to his actions. His name was Abu ibn Yazid al-Tamimi. He was Yazid's main army general. He came and stopped Imam Hussein from reaching Kufa and he cut most water supplies off from Imam Hussein's side. So why is this man so idolized by the Shia community? Why is he loved by millions of Shia Muslims around the world? On the night of Ashura, Imam Hussein sent his brother Abbas to ask for one more night. And why? Is it because he wanted to spend another night with his daughter, his son, his sister? No, he was waiting for Allah to come and ask for his forgiveness, and he did. In the early morning of Ashura, Hur and his son came from the side of Yazid to Imam Hussein's side and he begged for Imam Hussein to mercy. This is a very important lesson taught by the Battle of Karbala. In the Quran it states, Wallahu Ghafurur Rahim. Allah is the most merciful and the most forgiving. If Allah can forgive and Imam Hussein can forgive the man who stripped him of his water supplies and was the cause of his death, you and I can forgive. But Muhammad wa ahmad pray to Muhammad sallallahu
For freedom and life, a soul of Islam gave greater sacrifice but not his hands. With his members of his kin and many of his friends, Muslims and friends and those so pure, they offered their lives as shield and pure. Those tyrants came forth from the curtains veiled, the peaceful lives were sold. The daring in the manners were two young brothers, in the boldness of the moves, in the teachings of the Prophet, and Muhammad, with the very manners like Hayden, alayhi salam, and Muhammad
الله حجان بیا مادر ماشاءالله الله حجان آفرین دانیال آفرین قند
In the name of Allah, the most merciful and compassionate, tonight is the 10th night of Muharram, and I would like to talk about the remembrance of Ali Asghar. Asghar was the youngest child of Imam Hussein at Karbala, who was only 6 months old. When Imam was left alone and preparing to go to the battlefield, he heard Asghar cry out of thirst. Imam carried him to the battlefield, hoping Yazid's army would not refuse water to a harmless child, and asked him to show the enemy how thirsty he was. Asghar smiled sweetly and he brought out his dry tongue, moving it over his lips. The soldiers were so moved by this that they could be heard sobbing. Yet they were so afraid of Yazid that none dared to offer water. Umar ibn Sa'ad grew worried and asked the Hulmana, a famous archer, to kill the child, aiming a 3-headed arrow at him. Imam looked down at Asghar's neck and couldn't believe it with his eyes. Even the enemy appeared stunned over what happened. Thank you for listening to my speech. From Muhammad wa Ali Bayt Muhammad sallallahu
In the sands of Karbala, a hero did stand. Imam Hussein, noble leader of this land, with courage and faith, he faced his fate, injustice and tyranny. He refused to tolerate. His sacrifice echoes through the ages, a symbol of truth against malicious kings. His name carries bright, a guiding light for those who seek justice fasting day or night. Imam Hussein, the embodiment of love and grace, historian inspires every heart and every place. In the face of adversity, he said, a lesson for humanity.
His sacrifice serves a beacon of light.
Today was the 10th night of Muharram, also known as Ashura. This is not like any other night. This night is celebrated because it's an important day of commemoration in Islam. The quote states, Allah has chosen elites from His creation. He chose messengers from among mankind. He chose messengers from those who remember Him. This is all about Ashura and known as the 10th night of Muharram. Although you might think this is not an important thing, it is. The day of judgment, Allah will ask you, how many times have you skipped the masjid? Why didn't you pay attention when the people were talking in the masjid? Allah will ask these questions. Remember why Ashura is celebrated. That is the end of my speech. Salawat and Muhammad.
اللهم بیا متحرکم بیا خانم آفرین ماشاءالله چرا صلوات نمیگین؟
In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most powerful, and the most compassionate. Today, we gather to commemorate the 9th of Muharram. This day holds profound significance in the Islamic history for the followers of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. It is a day of reflection, mourning, and remembrance. The 9th of Muharram marks the eve of the tragic events of Karbala, when Imam Hussein and his loyal companions stood firm in the face of tyranny and oppression. The unwavering stance for justice, truth, and righteousness served as an eternal beacon of inspiration for all of humanity. On this sacred day, we remember the sacrifices made by Imam Hussein alayhi salam and his companions, their courage and steadfastness in the face of overwhelming odds remind us of the importance of standing up for what is right, even when it is difficult. They teach us the value of faith, resilience, and the pursuit of justice. As we gather here today, let us take a moment to reflect on the lessons of Karbala. Let us renew our commitment to uphold the principles of justice, compassion, and integrity in our own lives. Let us strive to be better individuals, to support those who are oppressed, and to work towards a world of justice and peace prevail. Thank you for listening to my speech. Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad Centre.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The 10th night of Muharram marks the zenith of the Battle of Karbala, in which the grandson of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Imam Hussein chose death over of surrender to the unjust demands of Yazid. With the grandson of Prophet perished a small but dedicated band of Muslims, including nearly all of the direct descendants of the Holy Prophet. The murder of the family of the Prophet's family will surely change the course not only of Islam but of history. Besides being mourned as one of the biggest tragedies that humankind has suffered, this tragedy has left a profound effect on the mind of men of all times. The time hasn't forgotten this battle. Rather than mourning, the time has lapsed. The clearer its teachings have become. It is epic, tragic, yet events and lessons.
Marina Can bia madar maşallah kul duftar aferin nam çok bilen
On the 9th of Muharram, we gather and reflect on our stories of bravery and the heroes we respect. A day to remember their courage so bright they stood for what's right with all of their might. In the sands of Karbala, their legacy remains, teaching us kindness through struggles and pains. We honour their spirit with love in our hearts. Their message of peace in our lives, they never depart.
نام خدا قائم نجات علی جان بیا خنده بکن ماشاءالله علی جان
In the name of our Lord, the most merciful, the most powerful, and the most compassionate. On the night of Muharram, we remember the tragic events that took place at Karbala. It is a day of solemn remembrance and reflection. As we honour the sacrifice made by Imam Hussein and his companions, their unwavering commitment to justice and truth serve as a beacon of inspiration for us all. Let us take this day to reflect on the values of courage, compassion, and standing up for what is right. May we draw strength from the resilience of Imam Hussein and strive to embody his noble principles in our own lives. As we observe this day of mourning, let us recommit ourselves to fostering peace, understanding, and unity within our communities. Let us remember the lessons of Karbala and work towards creating a world where justice and righteousness prevail. May we honour the memory of Imam Hussein and his companions by living with integrity, kindness, and empathy towards all. Peace be upon them. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, who is the most merciful and the most powerful. In the 10th night today, Imam Hussein brought his friends close and told them that they could go off in the darkness and leave him to be taken by the evil Yazid. But Imam's friends were so loyal to him and loved him so much that they stayed with him instead of running off in the darkness. Thank you for listening to my speech. Salawati Muhammadi.
Allah أكبر ما شاء الله محمد وآل محمد محمد جان نحن
Came and stood the companions of the Muslim and called out in a loud voice, "Where are the sons of Where are the sons of our sisters of Black? Here are the hands that Abbas, Abdullah, Jordan, and Johnny, who came out and asked him to what they replied. Should they replied, "O sons of my sisters, you are more anticipating." They replied, "Woe be upon you and your security. You will offer us security while the sons of the prophets is void of it."
صلوات محمدي
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to honor and reflect upon the life and legacy of a remarkable figure in history, Ali Akbar. Ali Akbar, the son of Imam Hussein and the grandson of Imam Ali, stands as a symbol of unwavering faith, courage, and sacrifice in the face of insurmountable odds. As the battle raged on, Ali Akbar, a young man in his prime, displayed extraordinary bravery despite knowing a certain outcome. He chose to stand firm, embodying the principles of justice and sacrifice. The salvo on the battlefield was a testament to his unshakable faith and deep love for his family and his community. When Ali Akbar went to fight, fully aware of the fates that awaited him, yet he chose to embrace his destiny and so alight to the pursuit of truth. The legacy of Ali Akbar transcends time and place. His story is not just a historical account, but a source of enduring inspiration. It teaches us that true bravery lies in standing up for what's right, even when the odds are overwhelmingly against us. It reminds us that the pursuit of justice is noble another that requires unwavering commitment and immense sacrifice. As remember Ali Akbar, let's take his lesson to our hearts. Let's strive for improvement like him. Thank you for listening.
In the name of Allah, the most merciful and most powerful of His names. Tonight is the night of the Night of Muharram. It is the second night of the water, spirit of God below. Children do not sleep, have hungry. They are very thirsty and hungry. Ali al-Akbar ibn al-Hussein was the son of Layla and Hussein, the third Shia Imam and the grandson of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, aged between 18 and 25. Ali was killed at the Battle of Karbala in 680 CE, alongside his father and some 72 relatives. He fought against the army of Umayyad Caliph Yazid. Hazrat Ali Akbar's heart was the poignant moment in the Battle of Karbala as he advanced towards the enemy. He proclaimed his loyalty to Allah and his mission to defend the oppressed. His bravery in the face of insurmountable odds in a testament in his deep faith and dedication, or valiantly and notably the spirit of sacrifice has defined the essence of our faith. Thank you for listening to my speech by Muhammad Ali Centre.
از باجان تو باجان باهان تو بیا پلیز دوش کن stand together.
Today is the night of Muharram. Last night Imam Hussein alayhi salam had been talking to Umar ibn Sad. As seen him fear Allah and not fighting with the Umar ibn Sad wrote him who was that saying, either fight Hussein or give up your job to say Shia. When Hussein arrived in Karbala on the night of Muharram, Umar ibn Sad decided that he would to attend Imam Hussein the same night and started to run towards the tents, but the Imam had one night time so that he could spend it in prayer. Imam Hussein alayhi salam then called everyone in his camp and told them, may Allah reward you for helping me. They will be war tomorrow. You must save your lives. You are free to live with me. He then asked that the candle be put out so that people who wanted to leave could go. While it was dark, they promised they would never leave him. First, alayhi salam said, this is sweeter than honey.
صد مجلس صلوات بلند ختم کنید.
محمد أهل بيت محمد صلوات. بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. ایام محرم ماه غم و اندوه بار دیگر فرا رسید. عاشورا یادآور بزرگترین شماسه تاریخ فریاد بلند در برابر ظلم است. این واقعه جمسوز و مظلومانه در دهم ماه محرم سال 61 هجری قمری رخ داد که در این روز اماران و وفادارش جانهای عزیز خود را در راه حق و حقیقت و دین اسلام از دست دادند. عاشورا نه تنها یک واقعه تاریخی نیست، عاشورا نه تنها یک واقعه تاریخی نیست، بلکه مکتبی است که به ما می‌آموزد چگونه
در برابر حق صاحب من بمانه. بارالله گفت محمد که علی جان من است، هم بر جان علی جان محمد صلوات.
رحمت جان بیا. آفرین یا جان، آفرین یا نام خدا.